Okay, yeah. Today I was speaking about. Yeah, I'm Kenechukwu Orjiene. So I'm a developer at Link Trust, that's US. And in Link Trust, we so believe in building trust. Now, in our society, um, trust is a very vital commodity. And what I'll just be speaking about here is what we have applied and we see it's working. And that's what I'll be speaking about. So now, I'll be talking about the future of digital trust, leveraging ceramic for global trust system. Now, imagine when a how difficult it is to find trust, especially in digital space, is like finding your key in a woman's bag. Sorry, I was just trying to be funny. I'll try to explain a lot of things. Finding your key in a woman's bag. To women are so special, and their bags are so special too. It could be so difficult. That's how it's difficult to see it. So what do? We we believe in what do we do? This is the problem. Deception is like faking Nigeria accent. Sorry, I have a very poor presentation, but just flow with me. What do we do? So we brought up a solution and used ceramic as our spice as decentralization. Now, how do we come about this? Now, in Link Trust, we brought up a solution whereby claims can be made and attest to, and each claims are linked to each other in social graphs. So we create decentralized trust using social graphs to represent them. How do we go about it? Now, let's take an example. Let's use one, two, three. I will use the use case of how it came about, link trust, how it came about, that is link claim. Um, one, two, three. There was a situation in Kibera, Kenya, whereby a situation, digging was funded, but it was not actually done, but it was reported that it was done, and there was no feedback to the people that funded it. That okay, yeah, this is it. So what we did was spice up things and make sure people that are also the beneficiary, we build trust from bottom top, whereby most trust system you see out there, especially for funding, actually gets from, let's say this is the fund giver, this is the fund receiver, and let's say this is the beneficiary. Now, most trust system out there, you see the fund giver giving to the fund receiver, and anything the fund receiver tells the fund giver is what happened, right? You could take a picture and stuff and just fake it up. Now, how do we build trust and link trust? Now, what we did was spice things up whereby this guy gives this guy funds to do something, and this guy does the thing and claim he did it, right? But this other beneficiary can come and say, no, you didn't do it. And all these are linked to each other. You see when this guy create a claim, and the claim is being attested that, okay, I got this, and this is what I used for, create another claim. And this guy should come in and say, no, this claim is wrong. I declaimed this stuff. And all those things are linked to each other, whereby you see claims, you see attestations, and you see related claims in social graphs. It looks something like this. Yeah, something like this. This was one validation we did in Eboying. We traveled to Eboying. It was a voice. I don't know if you had voice of a child. They're sponsoring. They're doing a lot in Eboying, sponsoring healthcare in Eboying, using Amot, paying for a lot of interested in pregnancy, pregnant women and children. Now we created a claim, and you can see this is me. Yeah, it's not that clear. This is my LinkedIn. Created a claim that we went there, and we actually saw what we saw as first-hand people. Then you could see the claim was also connected with, this was somebody I went with, Peter, also created a claim. And you could see that everything is connected to each other, linking each other. If you click on me, you also see some other claims I've created. And with that, with this graph, it's actually built what? Trust. And where the ceramic comes in now, all these are actually stored on the ceramic network, whereby everybody could view what? The claims. Whereby it's not something on link trust. Everything has a claim address, and it can be viewed on SASCAN. So that's it. So now with this, it also builds inclusiveness, whereby everybody is included in what? In the chain of what? Trust. And also it's transparent, whereby everybody can see whatever is happening at whatever time, at your leisure time. So each claims has how does it work? Now you create a claim, you take the URI and each claim has a URI and indicator. Take the URI and send to people, and people can attest to this claim. And with that, with the graphical showing of all this, you could see that the trust is being built, and you could know who are bad actors in the system and who are not. So, yep, I think that due to time, I think that should be it. Thank you very much. Any questions?
Please, a round of applause for him. A round of applause for him, please.
So any question? Okay, yeah.
Please. Um, so because of that question is very, I think you need somebody to tell you. Take time. It's my blockchain.
Okay, the
Use case of blockchain. Right.
relating to. Oh, okay. How does it benefit you? Now, I said this is an idea of trust, whereby people could implement. This was built on a lot of research and documentations, whereby it's out there. You could read the white paper. So, how does it benefit you? Now, the transparency could benefit you because one other use case is a somebody in prison. I don't know if I'm understanding your question. Somebody in prison has learned a skill, and the person, when you come out, it's very hard for you to get job. When they hear that, okay, you've been a convict before and you learned a skill. Now you could create a claim, send the URL to your teacher and to attest to this claim that yeah, you know this. And that could also use as an evidence that okay, yeah, I could use this as part of evidence that yeah, I know that this is this. Yeah. Okay. Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Please, a round of applause for him.
Yeah.
Thank you. You guys can meet outside the session so he explains better.
Yeah, you could meet me after the session and I could do some explanation.
Okay, so please a round of applause for him again.